Ladies and gentlemen, and this is a wrestling Christmas miracle. JonTron by channel JonTron show. Surprisingly, JonTron got out the Christmas special at Christmas. How did that happen? Yeah, I still remember last time he released it all the way to I don't even know, was 1st January or something, or 31st December, something like that. But there you go. So yeah, another JonTron video. I like this. I like whenever he makes videos like this. I'm hoping this is one of those reviewing some short movie or something like that that's not that famous, right? Some ridiculous shit like that. So is Wrestling Christmas Miracle some kind of a movie that went to straight to DVD or something? Because that's where JonTron shines. Yeah, like JonTron, I've been watching his video for since I started this channel, I'm guessing 2-3 years, and all the videos I've seen is just awesome, especially that flex tape thing. He apparently reviews ads as well. So yeah, let's do this one. Remember, if you like my reaction, please subscribe. So that way you can help this channel by helping the algorithm and things, I guess. And that way I know which type of videos to react to more. If you haven't seen other JonTron reactions that I did, there's a link in the description. Find it there, I guess, or end of the video and the cards. And yeah, I'm on Instagram now. If you want to follow me, also link in the description. And let's begin.
Hey there. Before we start today's amazing video, we've got to talk about something sinister. Did you know I've been paying for a gym membership I haven't been using since 2015? How could this happen? Who could have ever foreseen this? But fret not, because today's video is sponsored by Rocket Money. It's Rocket Money, not rocket science, but they're both smart. This little gem of an app is like your personal finance superhero. It's on a mission to zap away useless subscriptions, shrink those scary bills, and make your wallet breathe a sigh of relief. I've been using Rocket Money to kill those sneaky subscriptions you end up forgetting about. And when I say kill, I mean cancel them safely and securely. I didn't mean kill. I didn't mean kill. You can do it without having to talk to a single human.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So we should think oh, this is stupid. How do you not know what subscription you are and all that shit? But yeah, now 4 or 5 subscriptions on certain things, right? Especially the Netflix one. I don't watch anything on Netflix. I don't think I've been watching anything on Netflix past few months because there's nothing interesting to me. And it's I'm still paying for it, right? Still paying for the what is it called? Pro version or whatever, which basically give you all the 4K and a lot of devices or something. I have 2K. I don't even have 4K screen. I'm pretty sure it's 2 devices at best. I don't know. I'm gonna cancel it. I always forgets it before automatically renews. So I can see that, right? How there are certain subscriptions they just I don't have a gym membership that automatically does that. Is that a big thing in US? Even gym memberships are this online automatically subscription type of thing. Because I'm, wherever the gym I go to, it's every time there's the end of time, they tell me that and I renew it myself rather than just having automatic.
Being just a couple of taps and poof. I'm also using Rocket Money to negotiate my bills. Just take a photo of my bill, a few taps, and they're on it like Sherlock Holmes. They've got my back on everything from internet to cable bills. You don't want to miss out. Rocket Money has saved customers an average of $720 a year. That's one DoorDash order, folks. Over 5 million members are already using it, and now it's your turn. If you're ready to join the money-saving party, go to rocketmoney.com/JonTron or hit that link in the description. Start for free or go premium for the full VIP experience. Remember, it's rocketmoney.com/JonTron to get started for free. And now, it's video time. Today, we're going to be looking at a strange little entry into the world's collective film collection called A Wrestling Christmas Miracle. I warn you to brace yourself for this one because while it may not evoke strong feelings at first glance, with the
See, like I said, this is the best videos. Wherever he takes a DVD and let's do something with it, it's gonna be awesome. Now, what wrestling? Pro wrestling or actual wrestling?
Tagline stupid crooks hold the only copy of a youth's movie for ransom
Oh,
while his
amateur
father's
wrestling,
away in
okay.
Africa staging a wrestling-based coup. We can't really ignore, can we? We can't, how do you say, look the other way? So let's bust open this stocking stuffer and take stock of just how much coal we all got for this Christmas holiday. I give you a Wrestling Christmas Miracle.
That's pro wrestling, buddy. This is real wrestling.
Wait, is this really the first thing we see? Did I start halfway through the film? So right off the bat, the movie starts off on a very strange foot, and the first actual 4 minutes and 30 seconds of it comprise of just some kid wrestling for real at his school's competitions or something. You could tell it's genuine footage because all the faces in the background are blurred out. At this point, you can pretty much glean that it's probably the director or producer's son or something like that, because if it isn't, That makes it even weirder, frankly.
Yeah.
If there is a name synonymous with youth wrestling in the state of New Jersey,
Imagine that. Oh, it's not. What? No, not my son. Who's that? I don't know. Some guy, I guess. He's wrestling in New Jersey and everybody just look at him. Why is he filming?
it's Case Gabriel, the son of Olympian Ajax Gabriel.
So it's kind of hard to follow, but apparently the kid wrestling here is called Case Gabriel. He's some kind of wrestling champion in New Jersey, and the story follows him and his Olympian father, Ajax Gabriel, who we haven't yet seen.
It's genetics.
Ah, there he is. Found him.
The kid is a machine. Built
Flex
to
tape.
win.
That's how he looks.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have to pause right here. What in the hell was that? Who is this random dude all of a sudden, and why is he hassling my man over here like that? What's going on? That just comes out of nowhere.
And even appeared in a protein shake commercial with his father.
Do I have to report this movie to the authorities? Is that the right thing to do? Should I stop making the video and find the number for like the FBI, for God's sake? What is going on? I must remind you that by this point we haven't even gotten to the first real line of the movie, but somehow this guy's popped in twice already, once shirtless. That kid's reaction right there, that's the first semi-normal thing that's happened so far in this entire film. Emphasis on semi, meaning it's not all the way normal. I'm still in shock and pain. Who is this person? I gotta know. Hold on. Let me just check IMDb. Wait a minute. Ken Del Vecchio. Mario Del Vecchio. Eureka! I found it! Yeah, the plot thickens. Apparently, they are not only father and son in the movie, but in real life as well. And surprise, surprise, Kenneth Del Vecchio also just happens to be the writer and producer of the film. I'm shocked. So like, what is this thing? Is he making this movie for his son to launch his acting career or something? Let's see what he's written for us then. You know, let's give it a chance. Show us what you got, Mario and Kenneth.
I'm done with wrestling.
Well, what a miracle. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Done with wrestling. Why is that, Case?
Because in 40 days and 40 nights, it's Christmas.
So?
I hate to say it, but she's got a solid point, son. Your rebuttal?
Yeah, she's like, I don't even know the script. I'm just winging it here, and this sounds stupid. So that was like the most genuine shit ever.
Better be bulletproof.
My friend has been in a coma for 3 months, and if I make a movie that will make him laugh, he'll come out of his coma.
That is not what I expected you to say.
That's how medical science works.
Hey, fair play. Science has never proved that can't work, but that could just be because they don't waste their time, you know,
I mean, laughter is the true medicine. I think we all know that. So yeah, that is how it works.
testing that. Keep in mind, please, this is actually the first line of the film. After 5 minutes of all that bullshit, that's what we get. You know as much as I do at this point.
You're going to make a movie at only 11 years old in hopes that your friend will come out of his coma?
Yes, and I'm gonna write it and direct it.
What can you say? You love a movie that doesn't beat around the bush, you know? This is solid storytelling.
And you have to help me.
Well, it can't be helped. I guess I'll just have to write myself into more of the movie. C'est la vie.
I mean, if you insist, I mean, I had a job to do. I had some chores in the house, but I guess.
This Kenneth guy is quite the character, isn't he? I've just got to know more about him. Hold on. Oh, damn. This is apparently not this guy's first rodeo. That's a sizable Wikipedia page. He's apparently written, produced, and acted in over 30 films. Not only is he apparently the founder of the Hoboken International Film Festival, he's also the author of several legal books, including like
Look, if you're the maker of whatever of the film festival, whatever, right? And you make this kind of like movie, like everything's awkward since the first moment. It feels like amateur, production from the get-go. Now this, I don't know, like when was this Wrestling Christmas Miracle? This might be his first movie. Who the fuck knows? But if it's one of his later movies, like, did you learn anything? How can you have film festival that you make? Are you gonna go to in front of people and basically like, oh okay, by the way, I have authority. I'll make 30 crappy movies like this.
hyper-technical works on criminal code, which, by the way, he himself states are second only to the Bible in terms of literature. His words.
The greatest book ever written on earth is the Bible. The second greatest book is my criminal code book.
And if that weren't enough for you, he's apparently also a former part-time New Jersey municipal judge.
What does that mean?
What doesn't this guy do? And by the way, what exactly is a part-time
Yeah.
judge? I didn't even.
He's a part-time judge. What is like? He's done with everything. He's just gonna pop up sometimes. Oh, look at that! Like, I have free time. I'm a judge now.
No, that's something that
Secondary thing to do.
I am sure it's not the abuse of language towards your patients that landed you in here.
I'm responsible.
I'm not sure exactly what's wrong here. That's just how the movie is. That's actually what happens in the movie. It just abruptly cuts from all that stuff you just saw to this with no clues at all as to what
By the way,
cuts
yeah, this is definitely real, not photoshopped.
from all that stuff you just saw to this with no clues at all as to what's going on.
I think we should leave now.
Anybody gonna say anything? That's not American Sign Language.
You had something
Greatest
to
director
say?
ever.
You are a complete mental midget. You do not have Dr. Reno in front of you. No, you don't.
How would you like it if you stepped into Newark Municipal Court? You know, you're fighting a charge. You know you didn't commit the crime. It's 25 to life. It's serious. You look up on the podium and this is staring back at you. Get used to looking out from behind iron bars, because let's face it, you don't stand a chance.
Idiot.
There you are. Where have you been?
Look,
Of
at least
course.
Gilbert Gottfried's in this movie. What
Yeah.
do you mean Gilbert Gottfried's in this movie? Oh, God, no. Was this his last movie? This came out in 2020. It's cutting it close.
2020,
Almost.
damn.
Okay, not technically. We can still sleep tonight.
But he has a money
so
problem?
the legendary Gilbert Gottfried is in this movie for some reason, and so are other well-known actors like Michael Winslow from Police Academy, and that back there was Martin Kove from Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. Did these people even know what they were involved with here? Did they just tell them it was a Make-A-Wish thing, and that's why they got the kid over?
No, because, I'm guessing the director thing, even though he might be a crappy director, might have some pull. He's like, he made that film festival thing. Who knows? Like, in the background, he might know people. And these people might just be acting in his movie just so he can, I don't know, he can rub some shoulders here and there. Many politics goes down with things like this.
Over there in the coma? How did they get these actors? Is it really that easy? What was the budget for this thing? $2 million? What? How? You don't just get $2 million.
$1 million for the
out of
director.
nowhere. And look, a lot of his movies have budgets like that. What? I'm just saying, a lot of genuinely classic films didn't even have a budget that high. Surely these movies don't make their money back through the.
Hold up, what?
Genuinely classic films didn't even have a.
Okay, really? No way. What? Rocky was made with 1 million. Mad Max with 200,000? How? How did they do that with Mad Max with all those stupid, post-apocalyptic crap and all the special effect, not special effect, all the special effect without computer, special effects like making props and shit and all that. How did they do that? I'm guessing Mad Max 2 might have higher budget and Thunderdome and all that was second or third, because that definitely gonna take a lot of money. But even first had a lot of things. I don't know. Just with 200,000, how did they cover camera and things, right? Even the filming and editing alone takes a lot of money.
Budget that high. Surely these movies don't make their money back through the box office.
Huh?
I mean, there's no info on the record about that, but I don't think this played in theaters either. So where is this money
It's a
coming from? Is
DVD
it
thing.
revenue from his legal books or something? That'd be a lot of book sales, okay? I don't know what, but something's rotten here. Oh yeah, the stink on this wrestling mat goes down below the carpet to the layer that.
I mean, look, I'm pretty sure it's produced, direct, and written by that guy, which means it was his money. If he's the only producer, it's his money. He's the director. He's the writer. He's not gonna pay himself. It's his own fucking money. So only money would go to paying the people, right? And I don't know, the camera cost this and that, and he can just say 2 million, right? Because he's okay, I give $500,000 to my director. Who's my director? It's me. I gave my money to me. So he can just put that number for tax purposes and shit.
That looks like pizza. Or at least when I was a kid, I thought it looked like pizza. Don't make fun of me. What do you think, Yoda?
Money laundering possible, but
Yeah.
just land laws definitively
Some
say
form
I will
of-
not.
I hate this thing. And if you bought this for your lawn for Christmas, you saw that in the store, you picked that up, you took it home. What is wrong with you? Get help.
Day one of your sentence is officially over.
What do you think?
I didn't script it with curse words.
By the way, that was 2 seconds, right? He did all this TV, this like IV bags, that bed. He did all this shit, unless I'm pretty sure it's not like Photoshop because this doesn't feel Photoshop. I don't know. He did all this shit if it's not Photoshop just for 2 seconds. Nobody puts this level of effort into props and shit like John.
I didn't script it with curse words.
You didn't script it with curse words?
So yeah, it turns out that whole thing that just randomly popped into the film was actually the comedic anti-coma film all along, and we've basically just been watching it. So what'd you think? Did you laugh? Did you cry? Understandable.
Yes, I was the inspiration.
That was a perfect time where my camera flickered. That's my response.
For this project.
Man, it's sad. Uncle always gets far away from the boom mic when he's drunk. He just can't help himself.
I think he's trying to say,
What is this? This guy loves his sign language jokes.
If this is not true sign language, but I don't feel like it is, isn't this an insult to everybody who's like deaf, who has to use sign language? Isn't this insulting? Like he didn't thought of that? I don't feel like I don't know, just the way he's making gestures. I don't think this is real. Tell me if this is real or not. Comment. I'm pretty sure it's not real. He's just like making shit up.
Jokes, okay? And buddy, pal, what is going on with the V-neck here? Okay, this is out of control. I'm no fashionista, but you got some explaining to do. You want a V-neck? I'll give you a V-neck. Okay. What you got going on is pathetic. If it doesn't start at the belly button,
that's
how
no
will they even
V-neck.
know what letter it is? There we go. Nice and right in my retina. Who needs to see for this Christmas?
That's a V shot at that point. It's not neck.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that. No, nobody get too turned on.
But guys, this isn't about me. It's about Charlie. In 5 days it's Christmas, and when he hears this movie, he's gonna wake up from his coma laughing.
Case, you did a wonderful thing here.
But your little baby friend is dead. He's not coming back. Hey, that's not how this works. Don't you think if you could bring him back with laughter, the doctors would have put Seinfeld up on the little TV in the hospital room or something? Case, your friend's a vegetable. He's
I
like
think
this
you would
cauliflower,
go back to
except
coma with
this
Seinfeld.
is much more useful because I can eat this. He's gone, Case. He's gone.
You need to start wrestling again, pal.
I'll start wrestling again after Christmas when Charlie wakes up.
Yeah, come here. You know what Abraham Lincoln said, don't you?
He said, wrestle right now or I won't finish the Civil War. 407 broken ribs. I'm going for the Gettysburg grab.
Hey, it was great sticking around for this movie, but I'm gonna do what I do every year at Christmas time. Either with you or without you. Usually it's with you.
we
Is
are
that
not
paper
going
rat?
to
What
the
is that?
Congo with you to wrestle.
What a selfish.
Case, I am going to wrestle an elephant for you.
So you heard that right. The dad leaves the movie at this point to wrestle an elephant in the Congo for his son. Happy holidays. And that's pretty much that.
And you, young lady.
Elephants are really fucking cool, and I don't want to wrestle one. I just want to see one. I want to see its ears flap. That's why I'm going.
Now let's all huddle it up. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas!
So it's revealed that the comedic film has only one copy for some reason, and it's entrusted to the drunk uncle to protect it and make a copy when he gets home.
Listen, your dad made me the associate.
Alright. This is the best shit ever. I don't know why they thought they could just put, I'm gonna wrestle an elephant and that's gonna work somehow. Yeah, you're gonna wrestle something. Because first rule of wrestling is weight don't matter. You can, wrestle with anybody, even if somebody's like, 20 pounds heavier than you, 60 pounds heavier, thousands of pounds heavier than you. Yeah, you can wrestle anything. Yeah, that's how it works.
Producer for a reason. Give me the hard drive, I'll make a copy of it. I'll make a copy of the DVDs, and I keep it safe for you, buddy.
Okay, Uncle Ronald.
That's my boy.
What the fuck was that?
But you don't want this? You don't want this peppered throughout your movie? You don't want his Bilbo Baggins impression or whatever the fuck this is?
It is going to be the best Christmas ever, I tell you.
You don't want that? Well, you're getting that.
Yeah, open the door. We ain't fooling around.
But all is not well at the Gabriel household. For mere moments after the uncle is entrusted with the hard drive, which, by the way, has the only copy of the movie baked into it, it's revealed that two scheming, ridiculously annoying characters are planning to steal it and hold it for ransom for a large sum of money.
The buffoon has gone to bed, and gorgeous boyfriend has a scathingly brilliant plan to make off with the Gabriel's Christmas.
Make off?
Menenza.
Oh, you mean steal?
Just fucking steal it already? I'm trying to sleep.
That was good.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming.
By the way, that was a scary edit of John. That looked completely real, right? He should make some film where he just like parody shit, where he just implements himself like that.
11 pipers piping.
Where is the ivy? Where are the tubes? How does he piss? So there's your coma victim.
Yeah,
Let's
coma.
be real. He just didn't want to go to school because he knew he was going to fail his biology exam, and now he's just locked in for the long game. Yeah, I know a long game when I see one. This is a long game right here. He's going like this every time the coast is clear. You wanted to play with fire, kid, and now you're in adult diapers? Your mom's singing you nursery rhymes out of pitch right next to your head? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. So let me summarize the rest of this.
Seriously, but that is insanity. I was just like, yeah, coma, who gives a fuck? Like, he's gonna breathe by himself. It's coma. I mean, coma is nothing, right? You can breathe by yourself. You can do everything. You don't need nothing at that point, right? You can even eat. Just put food in your mouth. You're just gonna start to chew. Yeah, there you go. That's how coma works. Yeah, I don't know. This is from 2020. If this were from like 90s or something, right? 1980s, 1990s something. Okay, maybe. But in 2020, with the internet and everything, you can't let go of certain type of mistakes. Like, how the fuck nobody thought of, wait a minute, we should do some shit like this, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Like, how is he in coma? At this point, it feels like they just didn't give a shit, right? At this point, it's just like, yeah.
This film for you briefly. Nothing happens for 40 minutes straight. The robbers arrange to trade money for the hard drive of the film. The drunk uncle then pulls a gun on the robbers and then randomly robs his own family instead.
There's $1 million in that bag. Between that and the black market of the movie, I'm gonna be set for life, and I don't have to live in your shadows anymore.
Even though he could have just taken the money before they got there because he was with her and he had the money. He had the money. He already had. He's the one who brought the money. So, Kenneth comes back from Africa to save the day.
Yeah. Shut up, John. That's not how it works, right? He had money before, but he didn't thought of that. That's how it works, right? Now it makes sense. At the time he could have, but he didn't. I mean, do you understand the timeline? Come on, John. Of course he's gonna wrestle here. He's gonna save the day by amateur wrestling, yeah. That shit doesn't even work in WWE, right? They're supposed to mimic amateur wrestling. They don't even do that. You can barely see few real wrestling moves in that. But yeah, I guess in the movie it makes sense.
And now things are really gonna be awkward at family get-togethers. And then at the last minute, the kid tackles the uncle and they get the movie back. It doesn't matter. Does it even matter?
Ronald's gun was a fake. He took it from my toy collection.
No, Case, that's a bomb.
This is no bomb. It's a can of tennis balls.
He was a good kid. He tried his hardest and now he's dead. It's a relatable story. He's dead! He's dead!
End the movie there.
There you go. So anyways, there's one loose end to tie up. Case still has to play that movie for his friend and wake him up out of his coma.
He's gonna go to double coma.
He just needs a little more time.
Yeah, it didn't work. He's dead. He's gone. He's locked in there forever. That was the last
He
option.
died there.
Shit.
Yeah, he was pretending to be in coma, but now he's really in coma. That's what happened there.
At this point, things start to wrap up, and Case says his final tearful goodbyes to his friend.
Wanna know my family's secret wrestling move? It's called the Gabriel Spladle with a soup ladle. Now don't show anyone this move, Charlie. This is how you do it. After you've peeled back the guy's forearm,
Case, what are you doing?
you lock his head.
Oh, don't bend his head like that. You're gonna put him in another coma.
Case, that's a bomb.
Now this will either put the guy to sleep or wake him up.
Case, could you get off?
Charlie, you woke up!
The laugh means, God damn it, I was just pretending, but I have to wake up now. This shit is insane.
Thank you for getting off me. That's some crazy story.
It hurts. It just hurts so bad. You know, some days it just hurts.
Oh my dear God.
It's a miracle! It's a true Christmas miracle!
Look, back then, long ago, there was no internet. But now you have some shit like YouTube. If we're gonna make this shit like this, just put it on YouTube or something, man. I don't know. You don't need to put 2 million there and release it on DVD or something. Yeah, there you go.
Jerry, I don't know what happened. She wasn't like that when I went to sleep.
You're a barrier, Jerry. We bury together. We're barriers. Hatchets. We bury our hatchets, George, not dead hookers.
There you go. Yeah, okay. How many movies like this exist? Like, there must be a lot of, like, I don't know, is this like C grade or is this Z grade? I don't even know which grade movie this is, but yeah, I'm guessing 2 million. Somebody said million and let's do this, right? They put word like million to this. Let's give him like 2 million or something, yeah. And let's make this. This is like, even with the bad movies, this doesn't even count as movie. This feels like somebody took a like iPhone or something, iPhone Pro, and shot a movie with it and put it on YouTube. This doesn't make sense. Like, ugh. Yeah, obviously in the end the dude had to come back and wrestle. I mean, look, man, wrestling is the most deadly thing there is, right? I mean, if you see UFC, you would know like how wrestlers are just OP. Brock Lesnar doesn't even know how to fight, but he's like a good wrestler and he's big. So there you go. That was like perfect recipe for him to become a champion, UFC champion. There you go. Why? Because he was like a good wrestler. Khabib was a good wrestler, fucked up Conor because he was a wrestler. If you're a wrestler, you're OP. But at the same time, just wrestling doesn't do anything. And yeah, cage fighting is different. There are rules. It's a cage. Everybody knows where you go. In real world, very less things work, right? In the real world, you can just use amateur wrestling and there you go. Next time somebody points a gun at you, don't think you can just pop out amateur wrestling there. Yeah, you're going to get shot. So this was insanity, but I guess that was the point of it. I don't know. This is all confusing, but there you go. A wrestling Christmas miracle. Yeah, the guy didn't woke up from the comedy. He went to coma, but somehow because of wrestling move, he came back up, I guess. He wasn't in coma to begin with. He was just like flunking school. This was the JonTron show. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see other JonTron reaction that I did, it's linked in the description on end card right now. I have Instagram now. If you want to follow me, only social media that I use. I just recently, opened an account, I guess. I wasn't using social media for a long time. People are, fine, I'll do it. Okay, I'll see you next time.